Hi everyone. So today we're gonna make some lamb nihari. So for those who aren't aware, lamb nihari or nihari specifically is a type of dish that is like a stew. It's quite common in places like India and Pakistan, and it's a slow cooked stew dish that you it's meat and a bit of spices as well, and it's all combined, and it's a wonderful dish to have. And it's quite hearty as well. You serve it with some naan, and lemon wedges and some ginger as well, which is really good. So the first thing first, you want to get some ghee in a pot. I'm using animal fat as well, but you can use oil in this instance. And then you're going to add some garlic and ginger paste as well once the ghee has reached temperature. And then slowly but surely, when I add the lamb or any other type of meat that you'll be using. Mutton is quite popular as well. Some people use beef, and you want to coat that well with the ginger and the garlic and the ghee as well. Just ensure everything is coated quite well. And then the next things first, you're gonna just ensure that it browns as well, all the meat. You might see some liquid within the pot. I've added a splash of water. I don't really think that was necessary of me, but yeah, if you need to add it, if the meat's sticking to the bottom of the pan, you probably not coated it as well in the oil. I coated it quite well, but I was trying to get all the crevices of the oil in the jar, or the ghee in the jar, and I used a little splash of water, which I believe was just way too much in this instance. Once the meat has browned, I'd suggest adding your spices in here as well. So in this instance, it'd be red chili powder, Kashmiri chili powder, some nutmeg, some ground mace, some turmeric, some salt, and you're gonna want to add a bit of coriander powder as well, and coat that well with the meat. And just make sure you stir it quite well as well. And then once that's done, you want to add you want to get a muslin cloth with some of the spices. I'm using like a spice bag. It's like an empty tea bag essentially that you can buy quite easily, and you want to add 2 tablespoons of that, so 2 tablespoons per kg of meat. So I'm using 3 kgs of meat, so I'll be using about 6 tablespoons. And add your whole spices in these bags as well. Make sure it's quite securely tightened, and then add that to the pot. And per kg of meat, you want to add around 2 liters of water. So for 3 kgs of meat, I did about 6 liters of water. However, because lamb's not as fatty as, like, say, mutton or beef, I probably would have added slightly less than that. I'd probably go for around 5 liters of water, maybe even 4 as well, because there was a little bit of water already in the pot. And you want to sort of put that on a medium to low heat for around a few hours. Beef or mutton would probably take around 5 hours, where lamb might take around 3. And you just want to let that simmer with all the spices as well. And once that's done, once the meat looks a bit tender, you do want to take that out to avoid overcooking it. So just leave the liquid, take all the meat out if it is tender, but at around an hour, maybe 2 hours, add some citric acid. Ensure the meat is inside there. Add about a quarter teaspoon or tablespoon of citric acid, and sort of taste it at this point as well, because you want to make sure this is well seasoned as well, if you can taste it. And yeah, just take the lamb out if necessary, or take the meat out if necessary, just to avoid it being too tender. You can test it if it's too tender by getting a wooden spoon and sort of try gently pressing it against it, see if it falls apart quite easily. So once you've taken the meat out, just let that simmer and let that cook a bit longer. Keep it on medium to low heat, and once it's slowly reducing, and once it's around 40% the way done, you do want to add a cornflour slurry. I use cornflour, but you can use a plain flour slurry. I only suggest cornflour if there's a necessity to do so, whereas I feel like plain flour is just slightly better in terms of thickening the liquid up. And then once you're done that, you just let that cook a bit longer. Give it around 15 minutes to 20 minutes more. Let the liquid reduce quite a bit. This is why I'm saying do not use a lot of liquid. This why I feel like I used too much liquid, because that took a while to reduce. So if you are looking at doing say 3 kgs of meat, just do to keep that in mind as well. You can do a tempering as well once that's done. So tempering will be some oil, heat that up with some garam masala, some of the Nihari masala as well, combine it and well stir it in, and just add that to the as a sort of a garnish, add that to the top of the Nihari. And once you're ready to serve, you can serve that with some ginger slices, some naan and some lemon wedges, and if you really want to, you can serve it with rice as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the lamb nihari, and that's how you make lamb nihari specifically. And if you want to follow for more recipes like this, please do give me a like and subscribe, and follow the page for more recipes such as this one. And if you're making it this weekend, I hope you enjoy it. And if you've got any feedback, do let me know. If you like the recipe once you've tried it, do let me know in the comments. Thank you.